talk about a certain subject matter and clear it up for full transparency purposes. Ladies and gentlemen, there's been an ongoing fucking drama this year. I don't know why. I really can't explain it because I'm not the person who's causing the drama. You guys know me. I stay in my lane, right? I chill. I do my thing on my own stream. I don't go outside of my stream to cause any problems with anyone. I'm just right here chilling with you guys every day. That's all I care about, right? Every once in a while, someone will ask me my opinion on another content creator or something. I'll give my honest opinion, and then we roll on. And that's how it is, okay? For some reason, this year, a certain content creator by the name of Keemstar has tried to pull me into his fucking vortex of drama a couple of times now. And I don't understand why, alright? I don't really care. Alright, you guys know me, again. I'm not into this shit, alright? I'm the last person to try to get wrapped up in any kind of drama on purpose. I just try to do my own thing. My ideal scenario would be to be able to do fun streams with you guys every day, have no drama involved, make a living doing it, and we all have a good time together. That's all I ever care about. I don't want to be rich. I don't want to be famous. I don't want to blow up in notoriety. I don't want to be involved in drama and go viral. I don't care about any of that shit at all. Okay? So I don't know why this guy Keemstar keeps pulling me into his shit, alright? Now, allow me to explain a little bit. Keemstar is a content creator who we actually have some history with here, because when we were watching the Down the Rabbit Hole video about Wings of Redemption, we found out that this guy has been embroiled in the life of Wings of Redemption multiple times in his history. At one point, being some kind of a weirdo prank content creator who was playing Halo and saying disgusting things to girls over the mic, like really nasty, immature, disgusting shit. You know, acting like a fucking asshole. And then apparently later on he started covering drama for the internet, and so every time Wings got caught up into drama, he got pulled onto his show or whatever. And, you know, if you want my full opinion of that stuff, alright, you go check out my Down the Rabbit Hole commentary. You know, I reacted to the Down the Rabbit Hole on Wings of Redemption, and I'll give you my opinion on all of that. Okay, we're not going to go into that today. But outside of that, I have zero interactions with this guy. Okay, many years ago, excuse me, in 2016, when I had my infamous incident, he did a news story on me and the incident. It lasted all 5 seconds, all right? And then actually behind the scenes, one of his people, which I don't even understand because I don't think it was an employee. I guess he has people who just do shit for him for free. Figured that one out. Reached out to me behind the scenes and said, "Do you want to be on Drama Alert?" And I was like, "For what?" And they were like, "Well, you were a topic yesterday. You know, you want to be on there to react to the story of what's going on with you." And I was like, I don't think there's a story here. Like, it was something stupid that happened. I'm laughing at it and rolling with it. There's no drama here. I'm just like, I'm going to dispute that it happened. I see there's no topic here. Why would we, you know, what are you talking about? And the guy goes, "Oh, okay." And then I literally just never heard back from him ever again. Okay? And that was it. For years and years, I had zero interaction with Keemstar. Zero. I don't care about this guy. And it's the shit he does. Now, you guys know, it's not just Keemstar in general. I don't like people who make his style of content, all right? Someone who just sits there and looks up dramatic stories, gossip, tries to basically cause problems or profits off of the misery of others, all right? You can look at me and my history on YouTube. 14 years. It's all there. It's public. My ups and downs, my highs and lows. We've gone over a lot of that history recently in videos such as me reacting to my own Down the Rabbit Hole video and also me reacting to the video from John and Howard from 2015 where they basically did a giant hit piece on me, okay? So I've tried over the years to not only fess up to the mistakes that I've made in the past, all right, but also to improve upon them. And I feel that today as a content creator, you know, the kind of person that I am is a lot different than the person from back then that people had a lot of issue with, right? I'm not doing those very messed up things, saying the stupid things that I used to say and do. I'm not doing shock value content anymore. I don't do shock content anymore. I got rid of that. It's out of my repertoire. But the content style I do is very different. And I feel is meaningful to a lot of people. I mean, I get told every day that what I do is meaningful. Please keep it up. And, you know, they appreciate that I've been doing this for 14 years and I just keep going despite all the hardships that I've faced. And I really appreciate that. I do. I appreciate that people somehow find positivity and inspiration in the fact that I keep going. Okay? So that, all that being said, you can look at all the shit that I've done over the years, all the toxic, negative shit that I've done in the past and I've fessed up to, and you could look at it at face value, all right? But I don't think that anyone would ever argue and say, the stuff that Phil has done has ruined someone's life, or Phil has really benefited off of the misery of other people, right? Like, when you look at the body of work that I've done, yeah, I've said and done some really stupid things, but I don't think anyone could actually say Phil had a concerted effort to either hurt others and profit off of it, or to partake in drama, gossip, and things that could cause misery for others to make profit, right? The stuff that I do is very much in my own lane. I'm making content here on my own channel. I stay to myself. I don't fuck around with other people, right? And I'm happy to be able to make a living doing this the way that I love to do it and the way that you guys like as well, right? It's certainly never going to explode. It's never going to become super popular again. It's not going to go viral again. It is what it is, right? And I'm happy with that as long as I can stay where I am and maintain the level that I have, right? But I don't want to hurt other people to get ahead. I don't want to make content that's really nasty and negative. And you know, when I did the react video to Wings of Redemption's Down the Rabbit Hole, I wanted to make sure it was okay with him. And he said it was okay. That's why I did it. I'm not going to go out of my way to make content that's going to hurt others. That's the last thing I would ever want to do. If I'm going to leave any kind of an impact on this planet, I would hope that it's going to be a positive one in the long term, and people will look at a big picture and say, oh, what Darkside Phil has left on Earth is something positive that we can laugh and smile at and have a good time with. Now, oh my God, this guy literally misery, drama, pain, nastiness. Oh, but he's rich, right? I hate to say it, that's Keemstar in a nutshell. Take a look at any of the shit he fucking does, right? And tell me that it has any kind of intrinsic good moral value. And not just him, but anyone who does that kind of content, that drama, react style content, that fucking news that's not really news, it's actually gossip, and it could actually ruin people's lives and reputations. You tell me where the value is in that and how that's benefited anyone, right? That's my opinion. And by the way, you can disagree with my opinion. That's okay. It's okay for people to have differences of opinion. If you like Keemstar or Review Tech USA or other people who make that style of content, you have the right to do that. And far be it from me to tell you you're not welcome to like what you like. Okay? Personally, I don't like reality TV, like the old shit they used to do, like Jackass, and then the fucking shit that's happened over the years with things like the Kardashians and shit. That's like the lowest bar of content for me. It's garbage. But people love it. It's super popular, and those people are filthy rich, right? So far be it from me to act like a know-it-all. Like what you like, okay? Fair enough. But at the same time, don't pull me into your drama vortex for trying to get some kind of personal benefit out of it, all right? So why am I bringing all this up? Because this year, Keemstar's tried to pull me into his vortex of shit many times. First of all, much earlier this year, okay, out of nowhere, out of the blue, Keemstar tweets about me saying that there's a show coming up that involves me, Wings of Redemption, and Boogie. 3 content creators on the internet, and he says, oh, it's going to be a show with all 3 of them, it's going to be a podcast, and I'm producing it. He just says this publicly, okay? This guy literally never spoke to me. He just tweeted this. Then he starts tweeting, oh, Darkside Phil has me blocked on Twitter, so I can't talk to him about it. Someone had to get him to unblock me on Twitter. So now people are trying to, like, contact me, and they're like, Phil, are you doing this show with Keemstar? Why is he talking about you? What is it? I'm like, I don't know. I know nothing about it. I'm literally not involved in this process. I have no clue what this fucking guy is talking about. And I said as much months ago here on my streams. I said, I don't know why he's bringing me up, okay? Now, allow me to give you a follow-up on the story. After that went down, Boogie reached out to me and actually personally contacted me and said that he would be interested in doing a podcast with me and maybe Wings. But he says the catch is Keemstar wants to be involved and wants to produce it, that Keemstar would pay for everything, whether it would be a production budget, maybe even a studio, who knows, I don't know, equipment. But basically he wants to produce and promote the show but the show would be ours. Okay? And I was very honest with Boogie and transparent. I said, listen, I have nothing against you. I have nothing against Wings. If you guys ever wanted to just sit down and shoot the shit and have a conversation or do a podcast or whatever, I'm sure we could talk about it and we figure it out. All right? But I'll be honest with you, I want nothing to do with Keemstar. I don't see why he has to be involved in this equation. What the fuck does he have to do with anything? Right? Like, why does he have to be involved in it at all? Why does he have to have any personal benefit? It's a podcast. A podcast is simple. You could simply set it up and we can make a call online and have a call where the three of us are just talking. Why the fuck does he have to be involved? I mean, anything he gets involved with is going to be over the top, dramatic, toxic, negative shit. I don't want to deal with that. And that's pretty much where we left it. Never really had any other follow-up on that topic or anything like that. It just was left there, okay? So obviously the idea is dead. It's not happening, right? I refuse to do it. Now, that was many months ago, all right? So I would say probably about 3 weeks ago, a month ago. I don't even remember exactly when. Oh, by the way, I should say this. At one point, I did unblock Keemstar on Twitter. Here's why. I'm thinking, if this guy actually wants to reach out to me and talk to me about anything, he would, like, DM me on Twitter about it. Because I think that's what he was complaining about, was because I had him blocked on Twitter. He had no way to DM me about issue, or not issues, but anything. So, all right, fair enough. This guy doesn't, it's not like he tweets about me all the time or whatever, so I don't care. I'll unblock him. It's not going to be a big deal. So I unblocked him on Twitter at one point. Okay? So, then I wait, and basically, I don't hear, nothing happens. We're done. The drama's over. Okay? The drama's all done with. Okay, good. Whatever that podcast idea was, it's gone. It's shot. Who gives a shit, right? All of a sudden, I want to say it was about a month ago. I'm not exactly sure when. I'm sure people could look it up because it was him doing this on Twitter again. He tweets out and he says, "Oh, I've noticed that Darkside Phil unblocked me on Twitter." He's saying this on Twitter. "I've noticed that Darkside Phil has unblocked me on Twitter. Well, I have a business proposition for him. Someone get him to DM me on Twitter." Huh? Let's repeat that again for emphasis. I have a business opportunity I want to offer Darkside Phil. Have him DM me on Twitter. In business, if you have something you want to talk to someone about, don't you contact that person? This would be like, I'm a talent, right? In this case, I'm considered a talent, right? I'm a content creator. I'm a talent on the internet. You want to have a talent involved in a project that you want to do. You reach out to the talent. Not the talent has to reach out to you. What are you talking about? I don't know why you want to contact me. I don't know what this is regarding. I don't know if this is anything I ever want to be involved in, especially because I don't like Keemstar as a person or a content creator. Why do I have to contact this guy? I don't understand. So I ignore it. This guy starts harassing me on Twitter. He's sending multiple tweets out. Darkside Phil needs to contact me if I have a $50,000 signing bonus. And he'd be an idiot if he doesn't contact me. He keeps tweeting about it like 2-3 times. I guess he tweeted about it. And so finally people are contacting me on my stream that day. Are you aware that Keem wants to talk to you? Why don't you talk to Keem? All right. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I have no idea. So finally, during that day, at some point, I think I was on a break of my stream, and I just happened to open Twitter, and I see this guy has tweeted about me a couple times. All right, I just want him to shut up. So I do DM him, and I say, what is this? What are you talking about? Why are you talking about me? Okay? I'm going to paraphrase, because apparently people are under the impression that if you read a private message word for word, it's very rude, and you shouldn't do that. I mean, I learned my lesson from the John, Rambo, and Howard situation. If you didn't see me react to their video recently, they called me out for me reading text messages live on a stream and revealing private information. I'm not going to do that. I learned from my mistakes. What I will do is I will paraphrase, okay?